Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody, let's update our view on the cryptocurrencies. So here, well, mostly everything goes with the scenario that we have discussed last time on Thursday. So on the longer term charts, you can see in the monthly chart, not many things has happened. So market is still challenging the yearly pivot resistance one. Now you could see based on performance on the lower time frame, on the weekly, on the daily chart, it becoming clear how important this area actually is. Just because yearly pivots, it's well, determining factors for long-term performance, and a lot, at least from the technical point of view, a lot depends on what will happen with this, especially since it's not really much time stand until the end of the year. It's just a month mostly. So and if market fails to break it up, as I already explained, that it might be treated as a retracement of the downward action. Usually when the market shows retracement, it shows retracement to the yearly pivot resistance one on the big picture. Correspondingly, if you're dealing with the daily charts, you could use the same weekly pivots. And if you remember, some time ago we also have used this really often, and it really brings not bad result. But on the higher time frames, the yearly pivots has much better indicators and actually have significantly more important value for analysis. So, but at the same time, we could say that despite that market can't break it yet, we don't have any bearish signs on the monthly chart. Mostly stands in the same area. We keep the 42 target as the next one here. It agrees with the 50% level. So on the monthly chart, mostly everything stands the same, and we're just watching what will happen in this situation. On the weekly chart, mostly we could say the same. Market has tried to move slightly higher, but in general, you can see this overlapping candles right there, slightly above the COP, with the third week in a row, which definitely tells that, well, it's not currently simple for the market to keep going higher. Market feels some clear barrier, some resistance on this upward action, because take a look how different action was to the COP without any retracement, and after the COP it's significantly slower. So, but at the same time on the weekly chart also we do not have yet the clear signs, some bearish signs or something. Everything stands normal, shows the bullish performance. CD leg is still fast enough to let market to just move higher. OP target will be around 41 or 71. It's right there, approximately 41. So now it's most interesting thing on the lower time frames on the daily. Recall what we said on Thursday. We said that here, guys, we expect some upward action, no matter what the kind of the action will be, whether this will be real breakout or it will be just wash and rinse, as we see in our case. But market should try to challenge this top, and this really has happened, because on Thursday we have discussed bullish dynamic pressure. Here was upward action, market was forming high lows, while the trend on the MACD remains bearish. This is clear indicator that market should try to challenge the top, and this has happened. But the way how it has happened hardly will be very pleasant to the bulls. It's just because we've got just the stop hunting action, so market just spike it up and return it back down. This is kind of the wash and rinse, which is in the short term might be bearish pattern. It doesn't mean that upward action is over, market just collapsed, but it just suggests at least a bit deeper retracement. So that's might happen, especially when market forms the wash and rinse of the previous top on the daily chart. In lower time frame, it means some deeper downside action. So it means that in the current point, just when the wash and rinse just has happened, well, maybe it makes sense to wait and see what will happen if you intend to buy Bitcoin. So just watch for retracement, watch how situation will develop, and then make the decision. On a lower time frame, on the follow time frame chart, we've got the butterfly. that we discussed around 38.37, 38.80, 40. This is 127 butterfly, and now market stands in a retracement. So here's minor target of this butterfly already is completed. It's just because it is 30% retracement, and here you can see that we have precisely 30% retracement of the upward direction. 1618 target of the butterfly stands, let's take a look, approximately around 39.10. That will be 1618 if market will be able to keep going higher. But the problem here is that this is not just a respect on the butterfly target. It's just not just a retracement after it has been completed, but this is also reaction on the daily top, and this reaction seems bearish. So market form has here is engulfing pattern. As I said, it suggests that probably deep retracement may happen. So let's keep watching. And validation point for the bullish scenario and all this stuff stands below these lows. So if market will not be able to stay in this range, and when it will start breaking the 618 support area, this might be the turning point for the short-term bullish scenario. It means that here we could get extension to the downside of the butterfly performance, so-called ultimate butterfly targets. Usually it looks like the downside extension of the whole butterfly movie. So it's approximately, sorry guys, something like this. We just measure the extensions of the butterfly to the downside. Might be 34.75 and 33 approximately 70. So these two extensions might be to the downside if washing risk will become a bit stronger and stronger bearish performance will follow. But for now, it's a bit too early to speak about this. We're just watching for this pullback, and particularly speaking, we're watching for the next downside target. So market here is completed the OP based on this engulfing and washing rinse on the daily chart. Next one will be 36.60 approximately. That will be the next destination point. By the way, I'm not excluding the situation that it will be, well, maybe not the 618, but very close to the 618 target. I mean 618 level. So let's just see where we have 618 support. Right, indeed. So you can see that the 618 level stands precisely at XOP, and as I said, it might be very important because normal bullish market should not break it down, especially if it's trying to keep the butterfly valid and trying to keep going to the next extension. So use this level as a kind of the validity indicator. So if market will break it down, despite that it will still be above these lows, it still will become really very important signal that it would be better to not think about taking the new long position by far, because as I said, it might be the downside extensions. Right now, if market starts up protection right from the OP or right from this level, it's okay. So in this case, you could consider taking the long position. Currently, for example, if you're not sure that, I'm usually telling about this every time. So if you're not sure that you will be able to just catch the entry point right there, or just afraid to miss this trade, you could split your position, take small part here, 20% of your position, 30% of your position, and see what will happen. With gradual downside action to the XOP, you could take more, but in this case you will be able to place very tight stop, and if even market will collapse, your risk will be reasonable, not very large. So that's for those some trick and tip for those who are thinking about taking long position but still have some doubts concerning where to take position, how to take position. So on the high time frames on the daily chart, despite that we have some short-term bearish signal, we do not consider yet taking the short position because we do not have in place any clear bearish patterns. So we need to get more confidence with the bearish scenario before making a decision on taking the short position on the Bitcoin.